The
Okay.
only extra thing that I feel like that I am gonna add, because I'm gonna jump off now too. I've got to catch a ferry.
Oh,
Um, I feel like that, I've been staying in at some lovely friends' house at the moment. And what I love about being here is watching how manifestation happens.
mm,
And they're both very good at manifesting. And the thing that I've really, I mean, I believe that I'm also quite a good manifester as well, but something that I built that has been reminded to me while I'm here is just that you have to kind of like match the vibration of
mm.
what you're trying to call in. And so I think sometimes when you're trying to like really reach for, whatever you think that you need, sometimes maybe you're not getting it. Maybe there's like an opportunity to drop into like, how can I match the vibration of what I want to call in? And I think in that way it becomes less of a struggle,
Yeah.
like with
Mm.
money and things like this. You never know the people that you're going to meet, or, the communication that you're going to have, or the random $10,000 that rocks up to your doorstep, when you let
Yeah.
go and allow the manifestation to come in the way that it needs to come.
That's a very
Yeah.
good reminder. Thank you.
We've had some huge lessons with that recently, Emily, and happy to share when we get back together. So I don't
Yes,
hold you back from your theory.
I'll be back tomorrow evening. I'm having dinner with a friend tomorrow evening, and then I'll come pick my car up.
Cool. Wonderful. Look
Okay.
forward to it.
Nice to see
Sending you
you.
both love.
Love you. Bye.
Take care.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Wow. It's down to us. Oh no, they're dwindling.
Wow.
Big
It's
thing that Jim and I have had is back to this. I've said it before. Anything we've tried to do from our heads hasn't worked.
right.
And we've had to come back to just feeling it. To when we ran Waves of Wisdom last year, we had no program. We had no set schedule. We just invited people on particular days that they seemed to be roughly available. So you turn up between this time and that time, and we'll see what happens. The whole event flowed perfectly. We had some amazing speakers and presenters who took up more time than we officially had available, and we just let it roll. Um, and we're looking at the same again this year. We had people who couldn't handle not having a schedule available. It's like, tell me
Yeah.
what slot you want me to be there,
Yeah.
and I'll be there between that time. Well, we don't know. Somebody else, we've got this, and this person available for the morning. We're just going to see what time they turn up. It's like, what? When are they supposed to be talking? We don't know. We'll find out when they arrive. And it
Not
flowed
too many
seamlessly.
people are comfortable with winging it.
No. Unicorn Den here in New Zealand, when I got back here, ran an event basically the same way. They didn't quite know the heart aspect, but they had no fixed schedule to allow for movement and inspiration and potential to arise. So we could take advantage of opportunities as they presented themselves within a program that was going to have, a range of speakers and presenters. But you sort of have a rough idea. We'd sort of send something out in the morning. We're expecting to do this, this, and this. Join us. And then, it's like, here, you send us the email minutes before we're going to do anything, and we just, oh, yeah, there's the email. Jump in, link in.
Hmm. It,
It was just
it's
go with the flow, trust it.
and such an important lesson for all of us in our own lives.
Yeah.
It-
So we
it-
know it can flow. We've seen this work
yeah.
now on two organizations. I've got examples in two different countries. It works. You've just got to trust, which is what Emily's saying with the creativity side. We put out what we want. The universe gives us what we need and often presents opportunities totally unexpected. We literally have people turn up with exactly what we need when we need it. We put it out there in general.
Mm-hmm.
The universe takes care of it.
Mm-hmm. I really like that. It's sort of the idea I have of, like, if you get embedded in your inner dialogue about the problems you have to solve,
Yeah,
you're shutting down your connection.
yeah,
So you the simple image is you put the problem in a bubble and you let it flow off and say, can you handle that for me?
yeah. Now, I've already given you the first one where, me and Jim were trying to plan the event, looking for a venue. All official meetings basically didn't work or didn't come about. There'd be double booking. People have to cancel for some reason. All sorts of things would happen. So we never got grounds. I arrived and helped Jim try and achieve this for 3 days. Then we stopped on the side of the road and says, this isn't working. When the awareness came up, we were coming from our heads. We both knew enough spirituality to go, well, that's not working. Within 20 minutes, while we're having the conversation, we got 2 phone calls. This is after over 6 weeks of trying.
And
One of
only
those,
after you had made that decision.
yeah, literally. And we had that happen repeatedly in various forms. The most blatant example of manifesting in that area is, like I say, 2 days before I left. Jim and somebody else in the house were having a conversation, random conversation about a random subject. And just as one of them asked a question, a message came through. Jim was by his computer, he clicked on, and this person, without any previous involvement in the discussion, sent the exact answer that was being looked for just after it had been asked. And that's like, what the hell are the odds? And there was, from what we could see, no reason for this person to send that bit of information. It was not involved with anything else, anywhere else, but somehow they just, thought that you might be interested and sent the information. Mind blowing.
It is.
This is how well it works. It's the same consciousness we're made of, and it is made from all of us involved together. We don't realize we're part of a huge web and network that has the potential for infinite creativity. But if we just expect without being involved, it'll go, you haven't done your bit yet, So
yeah.
there's the balance.
You have to be moving for angels to pull strings for you.
Yeah, that's the thing. And yeah, very, very well put. It's that thing, there's too much new age stuff where people get on this creativity kick and they just expect it to arrive in their lap and they do nothing. They essentially become lazy, no growth, no input, no direction, nothing. They just think the universe should supply for them infinitely. Doesn't work like that. Everything's in balance. Everything's a reason. Everything happens for a reason. We've got things to do and be involved with. And everything is looking for direction. What's our part? What part is for us to take on, to add to contribute? Yeah, we just play with that.
And that's sort of what you and I've been doing with the last couple of months.
Yeah.
We don't know where we're driving really.
No, haven't got a clue.
We just have some momentum
and
a little bit of trust. Maybe it was you who said this, or maybe it was Corey, but just the fact that we're having these kind of conversations makes it more likely for other people to have those kind of conversations, so that all these different organisms, it's organic, becomes more likely.
Yeah,